Hello, guys. It's your boy John here today. Uh, Today is Sunday, the 4th of February. I'm trying to make some short video regarding if the people can resist pump and dump. As you guys are aware, our channel here on YouTube is Pump and Dump. That is the same name on our Steemit page, Pump and Dump. And our Twitter here, which I encourage you guys to follow us. Here we'll have regular discussions. Our handle here is Pump and Dump Crypt P. That should be Pump and Dump CRYP. And if you come over here to our Snapchat, that is Pump and Dump Crypto. That is Pump and Dump CRYPTO. So I encourage you guys to join us so we can be able to have a graphic discussion on Instagram and a well articulated discussion on our Steemit page and Twitter page as well. So today's video we focus on if the people can be able to resist pump and dump. I know this is not the kind of video some of you guys may be expecting. For a lot of experienced traders, you guys are aware of how to avoid or how to stick to your guns when it comes to pump and dump. So today let's just take just a second on Steemit. So let's have a good analysis and a very kind of reasonable, constructive analysis and discussion regarding this. So as you guys can see, this is CoinMarketCap here, and as at the time of this video, the price of Steemit is 4.27. So for most of you guys who don't know if Steemit is a coin or token, you can see it here. It is clearly a coin, which is different from token. Token is only based on ECR20 format from the Ethereum platform, but this is token that is a standalone. So my analysis today will focus if pump and dump can occur on any particular project, and if the people, that is the market holders, can be able to resist it. Since this cryptocurrency market is unregulated at this point in time, so a lot of big players, that is the venture capitalists or the big guys with a big lot of cash, they will be able to influence any particular coin or token at any point in time. For instance, when Steemit came out, the price was at the rate of 0 point something. So if a particular investor purchased 1 million coins or even 4 or 100 million coins, you calculate it and know how much it will cost. Probably if that particular investor purchase 100 million coins, that might cost him up to 100 or less than 100 million. Imagine if that particular investor or investment firm decides to offload that particular coin at any point in time. What do you think will happen to the market? Or let's just put it this way. Since the total market supply is 265 million, which you can see here, imagine if three whales are holding 100 million worth of Steemit coin, and the three whales decided to offload it at the same time, the same day, what do you think will happen to the market? Sure, this is what will happen. So this is what happened here. Started from the let me just be precise. On the 8th of July 2016, the market price was 0.27 cents. The price was able to go up to 4.31 on the 15th, after a few days, on the 15th of July. And then lot of whales, as most of you guys might call them, or those who has a large amount of coin in this particular project decided to offload it at this point, and the market was able to go down again to 0.00084. This is a clear example of pump and dump. I'm not saying that this project is pump and dump, but what I'm saying is that some investors or whales may decide to pump and dump any coin at any stage, and that alone will influence the market as long as they hold large portion of that coin or token. The market was down from September 22nd, 2016 up to May 30th, 2017. The market was extremely down due to fraud. So those who purchase at this rate of 3.30, what do you think they will do? When the market brought down to this price, they will lose faith in the market. Some of them, if they are beginners, what they will do is that they will dump this particular coin at that same time. Or even here, those who purchase when the price is here, immediately they saw that the market is plunging down again. What they will do is that out of fear, they will offload what they have, thereby increasing the pump and dump. So I really love Steem. This is a very good project. In short, they are market disruptor for Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. These guys have material. So what I'm trying to say is that in as much as a particular project has potential, or in as much as a particular project is supported by the people, pump and dump might still occur, because the whales does not care if the project is sustainable, if the project is profitable or not. What they care is to make their cash and get out of the market. So this is an example of resistance here. I would say that the market started to grow up here from the 2.85, 2.8 or 2.7. Okay, now let me just be precise. 2.65 up to 3.13. I believe there is little dump here, but the market resisted the dump. So let me just put it this way. This is what happened, exactly what happened in the market. Let's just have this analogy. Imagine whereby three whales are holding 1 million of this coin, 100 million. So that the remainder now would be 265 million remaining. Now 165 million remaining. If that particular whale decides to dump his coin here, or their coins here, if the rest of the market or the remainder of the coins, that is the 165 million worth of coins that belong to the people, no one dump it at that particular time, or few less people, let me say less than 1% of those who don't it dump it at that time, the market will resist the dump. So that means that the amount the amount of coins that are not sold are larger than the one that are being sold at that point in time. So the market might fluctuate a little bit, but it will be resisted by the people who still owns large portion of the shares. So, but if the whales are the ones holding large portion of the coins, and we the people are holding the lesser amount of coin, then pump and dump will not be resisted. It is just a simple analogy. So I believe in this project as a market disruptor. I know that there is a lot of potential for this particular project Steem. These guys, they are doing well. So, but this is not, let me be clear, this is not a pump and dump coin. But what I'm trying to say is that even for a good project, the whales might still influence the market by pumping and dumping their coins. But if the people who have more, if the people are the ones that have more number of coins or tokens, they might be able to resist the pump and dump, just like what is happening at this point in time. Okay guys, this is just a short video to explain to you guys if pump and dump might occur in any particular project or not. And since we have already established that, I'll end the video by asking you guys to join us to have a conversation on our Twitter page, which is Pump and Dump Crypt P. That is Pump and Dump CRYP. And you guys can also join us to have a kind of reasonable discussion on our Steemit page. That is Pump and Dump, so that we can be able to have a reasonable discussion on what this market is, or what is happening in this cryptocurrency market. Since this our market is unregulated, so there will be a lot of a kind of education to let people know what is happening in the market and how to avoid pump and dump, and when not to sell, even though pump and dump is occurring on the particular platform you purchase, just like Steemit. You guys can also join us on our Instagram page, is Pump and Dump Crypto. That is Pump and Dump CRYPTO. Join us so we can be able to have a good discussion here, and